You Talk family, what go on, what go on? This your boy D with another live show of You Talk. And y'all know how we start off every show. It ain't no me without you, baby. So here we go. Kane fans, no game this week. No football game this week. We got to sit around now, wait around, and wait to see who we're going to play in the bowl game. So, I don't know if you're excited about that or not. To me, like I said, I don't think we deserve to go to a bowl game, but, you know, we'll wait around and see. I want to touch on tonight, let's talk about recruiting. Let's talk about the recruits that we got coming in. Let's talk about the next set of talent we got coming in. First off, I want to give a shout out to my engine, KJ Production, in the building, King Judge. What's up, boy? So, again, man, let's talk about recruiting, man. Let's talk about some of this talent that we got. Let's talk about, what are we going to do with this talent that we have coming in? We have the 14th ranked recruiting class coming in for next year. And we're going to go through all of the names that we got coming in, all of the players by position. I want to know who are you most excited about seeing coming in. So let's start with, man, Don Chaney. Don Chaney coming out of Beeline Jesuit Prep. He's 5'10", a running back. He's a 4-star. Seen some tape of him. Definitely like what I see. Hard runner. I want to know what we're going to do with all of these running backs because we still have Cam. I think DJ Dallas is coming back next year as well. I don't think that he's going pro. And Lorenzo Lingard, do anybody know what's going on with him? I mean, is Lorenzo Lingard coming back? Is he transferring? I mean, I've been hearing different things about Lorenzo Lingard. We didn't even get a chance to see him. He was a 5-star talent coming out, was it last year? And they're saying that he's possibly going to transfer. So, you know, you got Don Chaney coming in, and you also got, I think, Jalen McKnight, who decommitted from Florida State. So the backfield is going to be pretty loaded, man. I mean, we can't never have enough running backs, man. So, I mean, that's going to be interesting to see as well. But, yeah, Don Chaney, man, seen some tape of him, man, runs hard. Definitely looking forward to getting him on campus and seeing what he's going to do next year. Highly, highly recruited talent, Don Chaney Jr. The next person, Chance Williams, defensive end out of Oak Leaf Orange Park. I haven't seen any tape on him, but I heard he's pretty good as well. 6'4", 238, good size. Definitely gonna need some reinforcements on the edge. I think that Jonathan Garvin is probably gonna go pro. So I know Trayvon Hill is a senior. So we got those freshmen that came in this past year, Jafari Harvey, and we still got Rizzo. So we'll be able to stack back up on the defensive end. So that should be good for us as well. And like I was saying, Jalen Knight, his name is Jalen Knight, and I'm sorry, I said McKnight. That was the decommit from Florida State. So we got Jalen Knighton coming in from Deerfield Beach, Florida. 5'9", 194 running back. Like I said, we can never have too much talent at running back. The next guy, Jalen Rivers, offensive tackle. This is big because this is what I think that we need to recruit more of is the offensive line. So Jalen Rivers, he's out of Orange Park, Florida. 6'6", 331 pounds. So I think that he's going to be an instant plug-in player for us. I think that it just depends on what we get out of John Campbell, because John Campbell looked good when they brought him in at left tackle. So I know that they're probably gonna keep Zion at left. I don't know if they're gonna move John Campbell to a guard or they're gonna move him to the right side at tackle. But I think that Jalen Rivers is gonna be an instant impact player. So definitely he's a 4-star. So we definitely want to see what he's gonna look like. I just want to know where they're gonna put him at. Is he gonna be a tackle or a guard coming in? I mean, he got the size already. Like I say, 6'6", 331. So that's gonna be interesting to see. The next guy I've seen tape of him is Michael Redding out of IMG Academy. He's a wide receiver, 6'1", 195. Wide receiver, we're gonna be staked at that position as well. Shout out to Eddie Lewis. Shout out to Benny Barrett. Shout out to my North Georgia Canes group, Kevin Westra, Joseph Virgo, Henry Kazi, Lavarde Road, Kiki Diaz Walk, Nick McClure, Renee Alvarez, Cedric Catman Smith, Kyle Gray, Richard Watts, Alex J. Flores. Shout out to the North Georgia Canes chapter in Canton, Georgia. So, yeah, you know, like I say, Michael Redding, we can't never have too much talent at wide receiver. I think we're going to be staked at wide receiver as well, just like running back. Michael Redding, we had another guy that came out of IMG last year. I think he was an offensive lineman. I forgot his name. But definitely, man, 6'1", 195, 4-star recruit. We'll see. Looking forward to getting Michael Redding in the U next year. Okay, the next player is Tyler Van Dyke, quarterback, 4-star out of Suffield Academy, 6'4", 212. Pro-style quarterback. That's going to be interesting to see as well, man. I'm not in favor of the pro-style quarterback, not with what we have on the offensive line, the way we've been looking inconsistent. So I still think that we need a mobile quarterback. That's just me. But like I say, we'll see. We'll see how Tyler Van Dyke pans out and what he can do when he get down to the U. Jalen Harrell, Hialeah, Florida, 4-star recruit. He's a safety, 6'2", 180. At safety, we're still going to be young at safety, man, because you still got Linda English. What's going on? Shout out to Linda English. You're still going to have Keontra Smith coming back. Gervin Hall, I think he's going to be a sophomore this year. So we'll have I think Amara Carter will be a senior next year as well. Bubba Bolden also is coming back. So we're going to be pretty deep at safety. So that's Jalen Harrell. Actually, I think he just committed this week. Let's see. The next player we got is Dazzlin Warsham, 4-star recruit, wide receiver out of Hewitt, Trussellville, Alabama, 6 foot, 185. We got a caller. It's you talk. Caller, state your name and where you calling from. I think we lost you, caller. You can call back, caller. I think we lost you. Call back, caller. Like I was saying, Dazzlin Warsham out of Hewitt Trussell, Alabama, 6 foot, 185. 4-star wide receiver. More depth at wide receiver. Can't get enough of the depth at wide receiver. Can't get enough of that. Next, we got a tight end, Dominic Mammarelli out of Naples, Florida. 6'4", 235. He's a 3-star recruit. That's another position we're going to be staked at. We still got Brian Palandi. We still going to have Brevin Jordan. We still going to have, what's my other guy name? The other tight end that came in with, we have like 4 tight ends. We're going to be deep at that position. Still going to be deep at that position. So looking forward to seeing him come on campus as well. The next position is definitely going to be a need. That's going to be linebacker, Romello Height out of Dublin, Georgia. Outside linebacker, 6'5", 216, 3-star recruit. And that's going to be big because we're going to be losing Shaq Quarterman, Mike Pinckney. And like I said before, I'm excited about seeing the new guys coming in as well. Looking forward to seeing Sam Brooks and Avery Huff on what they're going to be able to do. And I think Joyner is coming back as well. I think McLeod red-shirted his senior year to come back next year. So anybody going to be able to play at linebacker, man, I think, man, we're just going to have to get the guys in. And it's gonna be positions open, man. See who's gonna compete and who's gonna get the job. So linebacker is definitely a position that need. I think that we'll definitely be able to have some good athletes to come in, and we're gonna see how it's gonna work out. We got another recruit, Tyreek Austin Cave, linebacker, inside linebacker out of Camden, New Jersey. 6'1", 203 pounds. He's a 3-star recruit. Again, more depth at linebacker. That's going to be big. Like I say, we definitely need linebackers. They were talking about the kid, Justin Flo. I think it's a long shot for us to get Justin Flo. I don't think that we're going to be able to get him. I would like to see him come to the University of Miami, but I think that he's going to probably end up going to Ohio State or Alabama. I think they're definitely in the mix for him. So, again, man, it's important to add all the depth we can get at linebacker. Next position, Quentin Williams out of Mallard Creek, Charlotte, North Carolina. Defensive end, 6'3", 234 pounds, 3-star recruit. Another defensive end. So I'm seeing a lot of guys at the defensive end position and linebacker. Like I said, I'm more curious to know that we got to start recruiting some offensive linemen. I think we only got like 2 recruits in this class so far. So I'm hoping that they're going to be targeting more offensive linemen. So we'll see. The next guy is Marcus Clark. He's out of Winter Park, Florida. 5'11", 175, a cornerback. He's a 3-star. And cornerback is going to be important next year as well, man. So, we got to hope that Al Blades and DJ Ivey can grow up. I don't know exactly what Trajan Bandy is going to do. I don't know if he's going to end up going pro or is he's going to come back for his senior year. But we got a caller. It's Utah. Caller, state your name and where you calling from.
Benny Bear, man, ATL Georgia, man. What they do for you, man? What's going on, Big D? How's it going, brother?
That ain't ATL Georgia, is it? What's going on, Benny Bear? Make my show better, man. We talking recruit, man, on the Miami Hurricanes. Talk to me.
Man, listen, Daryl Washington, man. You know what I'm saying? 6'8", 260, tight end.
Well, he hasn't. That's the guy that they're targeting, man, and he hasn't committed yet, man. But he has ties to other players on the team. That would definitely be man. I mean, matchup problems, man. Just like Brevin. Yeah.
Man, he's a monster, man.
Yeah. He's pretty big.
Monster, bro.
He is. He's
a monster, man. I'm with you. I definitely on offensive end. It's so definitely get a couple of tackles. And that wide receiver, we kind of stacked there, man. And bring someone in and just really, especially being a 4 or 5-star receiver, trying to bring them in, it's going to be hard, difficult for them to get into showcase their talent behind the wide receivers and the depth that we have now. So that's definitely going to be hard. But I'm on board with the quarterback. Definitely with that.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Like I said, with the pro-star quarterback, man, situation, man, that's still kind of shaky with me, man, because I still feel like, the offensive line has got to prove themselves in order for us to be good. I just don't see bringing in a pro-star quarterback right now, and the offensive line is still shaky. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, tremendously. You ain't got nobody to protect. I don't care if you got Peyton Manning back there. You ain't got nobody to protect him. He ain't gonna be no good.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, you definitely. At least give us a strong side. maybe we don't be equal on both sides, but give us a guaranteed strong side where we're guaranteed that the 4th and 1, that 4th and 3. You know what I'm saying? We choose to go for that.
Exactly.
You know, so we definitely need to build up at least one strong side, and then try to build from there. But but from the season that we had, it's a lot of questions in the air. You know what I mean? Like, man, I don't want to go through that coming in. You know, that ain't the you I know. You know, or the you that some of these guys grew up knowing. And seeing this season and seeing how these coaches, if we don't do something in the higher ups, we're gonna be in some trouble.
I totally agree. I totally agree, and I guess that's my whole position on it, man. Like, we get all of these recruits in. Last year we had the 27th ranked recruiting class in the nation last year, and like I say, even when Mark Richt left, he left us with a good bit of talent to where we should have been able to do more than what we did this year. So, right now, this year we're looking at the 14th ranked class nationally. And I'm just wondering, like I say, man, like, we getting all of this talent. Are we going to be able to do anything with it? Will the coaches be able to coach them up? I mean, because you were in a position this year to be able to do something. And we went 6-6, man. Like I said, unacceptable, man. Definitely unacceptable.
Definitely. We'll allow Carolina and Virginia and them to play, and we should have been playing.
Virginia, and that's just like you say, man. Like, Virginia's in the ACC championship game, and Virginia, man. I mean, we made Virginia look bad, man. And it's like you beat Virginia, but you come back to lose to teams like Georgia Tech, Virginia Tech, North Carolina, Duke. FIU. And that's the sickening part about it, man. Like, you're excited about your recruits coming in. But you also ask yourself, man, we're getting the recruits in, but are we going to be able to coach the talent up? That's the big thing.
Right. If we don't start or hurry up and clean house and just, and allow the future recruits to see, and the parents of the future recruits and agents and other ones that are out there looking to get us a new talent coming back into the U. And even the confidence of the sophomores and the juniors that's coming back, we won't have the same flop season, because if I'm a sophomore going to my junior year, if this coaching don't stop, I may put me a transfer in.
I agree.
I don't want to be stuck like these seniors got stuck this year. We came in with this good prep talk. Manny Diaz said, and we got behind them on it, and all of a sudden, like you said, we 6-6.
Right, 6-6, man. And it's crazy, man. So, like I say, man, hopefully, man, we'll see what they can do with all of this talent that's coming in, man. Like I say, I hope these, because just as many of these guys, we got 20 guys that right now we have in the recruiting class, but we also had 10 to decommit. So it's like,
right?
You got guys like Jermaine Burton, you got Donnell Harris, you got Avante Williams, you got all of these guys who initially gave their commitment to Miami and now they've decommitted. So it's like, it lets you know if you got 10 guys that is decommitted, you still got the number 14 team, the number 14th recruiting class nationally, you're still high up. Like, what exactly are we going to be able to do with all of this talent? So we get the talent. The thing is, will we be able to coach it up?
Exactly. Yes, sir.
So
yes, sir. So that's definitely going to be the case, man.
So
that's definitely going to be the case, and in the sad part, all the time we're going to tell that. You know what I'm saying? But man,
exactly.
I don't want to waste time. Time is something you can't get back. Those teams wish they can go back to the beginning of the year. They knew it was going to flop like this. Oh my goodness!
Exactly.
And then we didn't even finish it out strong.
We did.
You know what I mean? We lost to Duke and FIU. You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, come on.
Right.
What was our hurricane pride?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, listen, man. Let's go out with some pride. We don't go out with nothing else, man. Hurricane Man, we got pride, man. We ain't got nothing else. We got our pride, man.
Right.
We may look like we broke, but boy, listen, we gonna come out. We gonna come out that locker room looking like, hey, we got $1 million, man.
Hey,
You know,
man.
that's the Hurricane pride, man. That's a down south pride, man. And we didn't have none of that. None of that show.
That's right.
It was disappointing.
That's right.
It was disappointing, man.
But see, and that's what we keep going back to, you know. Okay, we get all of this talent, man, so we're going to have to wait the next year. So that's why there's changes that has to happen. I don't care whether it's on the offensive side of the ball or defense, because we can't go through another year. What are we just going to do? Keep getting talent and just letting it go to waste and just keep on just being able to recruit good, but we can't coach it up? So that's my whole thing, man. That, you know, I just feel like, man, we're going to have to be able to do something with the talent.
Got you. We got you, man.
So Benny Barrett, man. Benny Barrett, I appreciate the phone call like always, brother. Good take, man. Continue to support the show, man. I appreciate it, brother.
Will do, bro. You have a good night, man.
All right, you too, brother.
All right.
That was Benny Barrett, man, with his take, man. And he's right, man. You know, we didn't even get to finish strong, man. We didn't, man. So, you know, I just want to see this talent coached up. That's my thing. There's no more excuses. People say, oh, you can't fail Manny after the first year. Okay. So you're going into your second year. I don't want to hear nothing about, well, he didn't even have a chance to get his first recruiting class. This is your time right now. Like I said, you got the 14th nationally ranked recruiting class in the nation. So no more excuses. This is your year right now. So, and these are your guys that you're bringing in. No more excuses. So, you know, like I said, are we gonna stay with Dan Enos? Are we gonna stay with Blake Baker? You know, if you do stay with Blake Baker, Dan Enos, are you gonna be able to coach this talent up? Come on and call in, baby. I hear you, Command Denny. I hear you. Come on and call in and talk to me, brother. Come on and call in and talk to me. Yeah, we're gonna continue. Like I said, man. We asking for our players to be held accountable, and our coaches. Like I say, man. I mean, at the end of the day, man, I'm a Kane fan, you know, but I'm a realist at the same time, man. I'm not gonna sit back and just allow, you know, mediocrity, man, when we supposed to be at the top, man. Especially when, you know, I look at Virginia and they're in the ACC championship playing against Clemson when that's supposed to be us. Like, there's no excuse for it, man. There's no excuse for it. And we're going to keep on. We're going to stay on these coaches. We're going to stay on the players, and we're going to demand better. But like I said, man, we're going to continue with the class, man, on who we was calling out, man. So we got a safety coming in, Brian Ballum from Miramar, Hollywood. 6 foot, 179 pounds. Again, that's gonna be a deep position. A deep position at safety. Safety, defensive end. I think that we're gonna be good at those positions right there. So definitely you can never have too many defensive ends. And like I said, safety, we're gonna be deep as well. Now the next guy I've seen tape of, Xavier Rescrepto. I like this kid right here. I think that he's going to be an instant impact when he gets on campus. Love him. I've seen tape of him. He's an athlete, 5'10", 186. He's a 3-star. But he does kind of remind me of Brandon Barrios. And I think that he's going to be an instant player whenever he comes in. And he's going to be able to contribute. Like him, man, I don't know where they're going to play him at. Would he be in the slot? I think he's going to have to probably be in the slot or what. They got him listed as 5'10". He look like he's about 5'9", 5'8", though, when I seen him on tape, man. But I think that he's going to be good. Great attitude, works hard. So looking forward to seeing him as well. Next guy is an inside linebacker, another biker, Corey Flagg from North Shore High, Houston, Texas. 5'10", 223, 3-star linebacker. Again, we're going to be staked that linebacker. Definitely stake that linebacker. So we're going to need him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I don't know, man. For some reason, man, you know, like I always told people, I love Shike and Mike Pinckney, man, but I just kind of felt like, man, I felt like, I don't know, the defense wasn't what it was last year, and I think it was definitely because of the defensive coordinator. Definitely, bro. Make sure you call in next time and holler at me, big dog. Definitely. Make sure you call in. But yeah, man, I tell you, man, like, I think at the end of the day, like I said, I want to see the new blood. I want to see what we got coming behind these guys, because I like Sam Brooks. I think Sam Brooks is going to surprise a lot of people. I also think Avery Huff is going to be pretty good as well. So looking forward to seeing the new blood, man. Definitely looking forward to seeing the new blood. And the next player we got is out of we got an offensive guard. We got Antonio Smith. He's out of Vanguard, Ocala. He's 6'2", 272 pounds, a little undersized, 3-star. So, you know, we'll have to see. You know, that was one of the problems, I think, with the offensive line this year. I think they were small. Troy Woodard, what's up, cuz? I see you, boy. Troy Woodard, what's going on, man? Appreciate the love, cuz. But shout out to Eddie Lloyd. Shout out to Rayshawn Evans, Chad Lewis, Brian Starnes. Shout out to Matt Holler. That's my plumber, man. Did a good job for me today, man. Had some work done to my house, man. Some floors put in, man. He had to come out and reset my sink, my toilets and everything, man. So shout out to Matt Holler. Shout out to Adrian Braswell for my photos, man, that he do for me on Facebook. Shout out to Tanya Alexander and Teddy over at Catan's Fashions. You got to check them out. They got some good they got a good clothing wear site, man. You gotta check them out, man. Like I said, man, bought some stuff for my daughters. A1 product, man. You'll love it, man. Tanya Alexander and Teddy, man. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to Demetrius Gray. Shout out to Chris Flanagan. Shout out to Melissa Cosby, David Avila, Eric Tate, Q, Reggie, everybody that support You Talk. I want to say thank you to all you guys. Shout out to all y'all. I see you. But yeah, man. I think that was the problem with the offensive line this year. I think that we were kind of light. We wasn't strong. We got pushed around a little bit. So I'm hoping that the guys go into the summer, man, and work hard, man, and work on their technique, work on their footwork. Because the offensive line is going to be important, guys, man. If we can't get any consistent play out of the offensive line, it's going to be another long year next year. And then we got to pray that the coaches can catch up with time, man, and start adapting to their opposition, man, and catch up with the coaching, man, because what's the use of bringing this talent in, man, if we ain't going to do nothing with it? You know, I mean, so the guys can be only as talented as they gonna be coming out of high school, man, but you got to be able to get to college on the next level to where you're playing with guys that is just as good as you. And that's why I don't get caught up into the 4 and the 5 stars, man, because, you know, a lot of these guys play on these stacked teams in high school, man, and then, you know, they being told how great they are, and then when they get to college and they start playing against athletes who are just as good as them, then, you know, I think the real them come out. So it's like, you know, I mean, I'm hoping that the coaches that their coaches are actually paying attention to the talent versus the stars that they got beside their name, because, you know, a lot of these guys ain't playing up to their potential. And another thing to the coaches as well, man, these guys that are coming in, if you have guys that are instant players that can get out on the field, that can be instant impact players that can get out on the field and play right away, shout out to Jeff Caldwell. Shout out to my boy, Jeff Caldwell. Uncle Jeff, what's going on, Jeff Caldwell? But if you got guys that can be instant impact players, put them on the field, man. You know, all of this, you know, seniority, man, seniors, and, you know, you're trying to give time out to guys who don't really deserve to play. I call it CPT, charity playing time. Let's stop that, man. Let's stop that, man. Put the guys on the field. If a guy's ready to come in and play immediately, man, we don't want to hear all of this red shirt and stuff, man. Put the guys on the field and let the guys play, man. We don't have time to be trying to sit here and talking about, well, we need to develop him, or you got somebody in front of him that done been to the school, that's a senior, and he waited his turn. Play the best guy. We ain't in the business, man, of trying to be nice, man. We're trying to win, and we want to win championships, and we want to get back to where we used to be at. So all of this friendly and being like, no, play the best guy. Put the best guy in. So again, man, those were that's so far, man, our 2020 class right there, man. And like I said, man, definitely want to get Darnell Washington, like Benny Barrett was saying, man. 6'8", I mean, everybody's targeting this guy, man. 6'8", I think he's like 256, big body, man. We've been eyeing him since last year, man, at the Paradise Camp down there, man. So a lot of guys looking to try to get this guy, man. I mean, a big body target, man. Big body target, man. So, he can go along with Will Mallory. I mean, you still got Larry Hodges. You still got Brevin. You got Brian Palandi. That'll be like 5 tight ends that we got, man. And, man, this tight end you down there where we at, man. So we could definitely use it, man. The guy that I like, man, like I said, that I've seen tape of, that I've been just impressed with, man, has been the linebacker that everybody wants, and that's Justin Flo. I can't stop talking about this dude, man. Like, he played football the right way, man. He reminds you of an old throwback linebacker, man, back in the day, like with Ray Lewis, Jesse Armstead, and those guys back then. Michael Barrow, he played the game the right way, man. He want all the smoke. He tackle the right way. He's intense. He plays physical. He don't take plays off. Like I said, if we can just, I think he was on campus maybe a couple of weeks ago. He took a visit. Like I said, it's going to be a long shot to get him, man, but definitely, man, if we can get this guy right here, now he would be an instant starter coming to Miami, man. An instant starter. So, like I said, we'll see what happens, man. But, we've had the decommits, like I was saying as well, man. To have 10 decommits, and like I said, some of the names were Jermaine Burton, Donnell Harris, Avante Williams, Brian Robinson, Ladarius Tennyson, Samuel Anonli. That's going to be the one I think that I seen tape of him. He's from Deerfield Beach, 6'4", 243. I mean, this guy right here, that's the one I think that's going to hurt because, I seen tape of this dude. He looked like he's ready right now to play. So, that's the one that I wish that we could have kept. I think that they're still trying to target him. I hope they are. But a couple of other decommits were Leonard Manuel, Marcus Fleming, Mark Britt, Jaden Francois. He was a cornerback. I thought he was pretty decent too. Got a nose for the football, but he decommitted as well. Elijah Roberts, Keyshawn Washington, Jonathan Dennis, Trayvon Riggins, and A.J. Mathis. So, man, like I said, we had a lot of decommits, but at the same time, I think that, with the guys, I think we got good players in this class. We got, was one thing I will agree with Manny Diaz from what I've been reading on a lot of these guys, man. They kind of know the tradition on, how the old Miami used to be. And they seem like the guys that's been committed a long time to the program when they decided to come to Miami, they stuck with their commitment. So those are the type of players that you want at the University of Miami. You want Miami guys. You want guys that know the tradition, that know the history, that want to actually come in and turn the program around. That's what we need. We got to get back to those type of guys. Like I said, forget about the stars on the side of the helmet. Forget about the 4 and the 5 stars. Just get guys that want to come in and that want to actually help turn the program around and get us back to prominence to where we used to be. And, like I said, we got the 14th national ranked class. What are we going to do with the commits? What are we going to do? Are we going to be able to coach the talent up? I just hope that we're not getting these commits to just come back to the same thing next year. Coaches, like I said, if we gotta go through another year with Manny Diaz, Dan Enos, Blake Baker, then just like the players need to be working on they game over the all season, the coaches, you need to be working on making adjustments as well to what you did this year as well, man, because it was pitiful. And like I said, 6-6 is unacceptable. And hopefully, man, we can do something, man, and get this thing turned around. So we'll see how it go, man. Like I told you, man, I'm gonna be a Kane fan, man, till I die, man. But I'm just not gonna let the coaches and the players off the hook. We're gonna stay on them, man. Shout out to Jose Martinez. Shout out to LD. Shout out to Sheldon Curl, Diana, Lisa. Shout out to all of the Utah family. Shout out to all you guys. Thank you for supporting the show. I really appreciate it. But yeah, I just wanted to come on tonight, man. And like I said, we're going to keep on diving into recruiting. We're going to continue to keep our eyes open to see who's going to commit, who's going to decommit. Hopefully nobody decommits. Hopefully we can keep adding to the to what we already have, man, and go into next year, man, and be ready, man. So that's the plan. Let's continue to let's continue just to hope, man, that we can get this talent coached up. And like I said, I'm not fond of the coaching staff, but like we said, we know they wasn't gonna get rid of Manny Diaz after 1 year. But I did read something to where some of the board of trustees, man, are really getting fed up with what's going on down there, and they're telling him he better fix this. So, again, man, this is his year. This is your recruiting class. These are your players. These are your guys that you handpicked. So you're going to have to get it right. And hopefully you will. So like I said, I'm going to keep on supporting the Cane because I'm a Cane fan. I bleed green and orange. I'm going to continue to bleed green and orange. So, like I said, man, quick live show to talk about a little bit of recruiting, tell you where we at. So still going to be raiding around to see when they announce, man, who we're going to be playing in the bowl game. I'm going to watch it, like I said, because I'm a fan. Don't think we deserve to be in the bowl, but hey, it is what it is, man. We'll see, man. We'll see who we got, and hopefully we can put on a better performance than what we did against Duke. So let's just hope. So y'all know how we start every show, and y'all know how we end every show. It ain't no me without you, baby. And I'm out.